Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of PokeTalk. Obvious, in this episode and the episode after this, which will be uploaded on the Saturday, we'll be doing a special edition of PokeTalk in which we won't go through one Pokemon but two. And both of these pairs of Pokemon that we're going to be through are very closely related to each other within the Hoenn region. So today's first pair of Pokemon will be examining, if you will, or evaluating, I guess you could say, is Volbeat and Illumise, or Illumise, however you pronounce it. These two are very close within the Hoenn region. I think they're only accessible in different games. I'm not sure. Actually, I think you can access both of them in Ruby and Sapphire as well as Emerald. Yeah, you can. Forget what I said then. Anyway, guys, we are looking at Volbeat and Illumise today, and then, as I say, we'll be looking at another pair of closely related Pokemon in Saturday's episode. But for now on, we're talking about Volbeat and Illumise today. So what you're gonna see here is like the pair of Pokemon as themselves. On the first screen, you're just gonna see their preferred ability, natures, and items, as well as their moveset. I'm not going to include the base stats as I normally do here on the first one. I'm going to do that with it in the second one as I normally do. So you'll see what I mean here anyway, guys. So let's go through Illumise first. It's Illumise, however you pronounce it. It's bug typing. I would prefer it to give it the ability Prankster, Timid Nature, and Life Orb. And this moveset I run with it is Attract, Confuse Ray, Roost, and Thunder Wave. The reason why I do these movesets is because if you put these two Pokemon together, you can have an absolute trolling moveset if you do it in a double battle. Because with Prankster, you can attract the opponent, confuse the opponent, Thunder Wave the opponent, while healing up your Pokemon as well. So Illumise, in my eyes, is seen as a trolling Pokemon. And then we move on to Volbeat with the Prankster ability, Timid Nature. Even though it's a physical attacker, it does have that status move where it ups its special attack by 3 stages, which means a lot. So that's why I choose to run a Timid Volbeat along with a Life Orb as well. You know, these are kind of like a good pair of items, abilities, and natures for both Pokemon. The moveset on Volbeat I choose to run is Bug Buzz, Tail Glow, Confuse Ray, and Boost. So the reason why I choose to run the same moves, Confuse Ray and Boost, is because you're going to confuse a Pokemon with our Prankster, and then you're going to heal up your Volbeat with Roost. Tail Glow is obviously to increase your attack stat, the special attack stat, sorry, by 3 stages. And then with that, you're going to have an special attack move as well. So that's why you're going to have Bug Buzz, the strongest bug type move that there is. So we're now going to look at the designs here for Volbeat and Mega Volbeat and Mega Illumise. However, I can't pronounce Illumuse's name, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call it Illumuse or Illumise. Illumise, that sounds better. But yeah, these designs actually look pretty good. I would love to see Mega Volbeat and Mega Illumise in the game. They just look so fantastic. I know I say that's for everyone. Credit to those who drew it up, but honestly, these pair of Pokemon looks absolutely amazing. So I would make both of these Pokemon bug flying type. I will give them the ability Prankster, same moveset of course. And what you're gonna see here, guys, what you see here on the screen is kind of like the base stats on the left hand side of both Pokemon, and then the base stats of the Megas, in my opinion, on the right hand side. And the key here is that Volbeat's values in stats are on the left side of the line, whereas Illumise is on the right side of the line. You can see that in the key, which will be at the bottom. But yes, as we go through Mega Volbeat's base stats, as you can see there, it's pretty much the physical attacker, while Mega Illumise is the special attacker. So, and every other stat is equal to each other. So, what I've done here with the base stats is basically it's still 100 points that I've put to it. I've put 25 points to each of its attacks. So, 25 points to Volbeat and Illumise attack, 25 points to Volbeat and Illumise's special attack. So then I've put 10 defense and 10 to its special defense as well. So I've kind of put 50 in its attacks, 20 in its defenses. So Volbeat's defense is 55 up to 65. Illumise's defense is 55, taken up to 65. Special defense for both of them, as I say, both 75, taking them both up to 85. And then with 30 points left to play with for each of them, put that to speed because they are both quite, both types can be quite fast, so that's why I'm investing 30 points into their speeds. So they're both at 85, so that's going to go up to a nice round 115, rounding the total up to 500 for each of them, whereas the previous total was 400. So there you go, you guys. These Volbeat and Illumise look pretty amazing. I'd be so happy if they were implemented in the game, because you could choose to run which one, Mega Volbeat and Mega Illumise. As I say, I haven't used these pair of Pokemon in a double battle, but I think they'd be really good to use in a double battle. You could paralyze and confuse the opponent with Illumise, as well as the Volbeat helping them, and then the Volbeat sets up and just sweeps everyone. That's, in my eyes, is how I see a double battle going with these pair. So let us guys, what you think about Mega Volbeat and Mega Illumise, whether you think it could be a thing, whether or not you're hyped to see them, and what have you. And then try and figure out as well what Saturday's pair of Pokemon is going to be that are closely related in the Hoenn region. So if you guys did enjoy this first special episode of PokeTalks, and this is the penultimate episode I forgot to mention, make sure you smash that like button, stay subscribed for all the latest Ultra Tech content, and let us know with your feedback in the comment section or what you think of Mega Volbeat and Mega Illumise. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me signing off.